Hello, my name is Mateo, and I work as a data analyst at Noob, a company that uses artificial intelligence and technology to help businesses solve problems with data. Today, I'm going to give a simple introduction to machine learning. I will talk about how to prepare and visualize data. So, what is machine learning? Machine learning is about using algorithms to find patterns in data. The goal is to use parts of the data, called features, to find these patterns and answer questions we're interested in. Since tennis is my greatest passion, I'll use examples from tennis to explain. Imagine we have data from tennis matches. This data could include things like the player's rankings, ball speed, or court surface. With machine learning, we can use this data to predict who might win a match. This is also what betting companies use to calculate the odds for matches. They analyze data to find patterns and make predictions. To understand machine learning better, let's look at some basic data science terms. Data is all the information we collect to study something. For example, here's a small dataset of tennis matches. This table is the data. It contains details from 3 matches, including the players, where they played, and who won. Features are the columns of the data. They are the types of information we use to describe each match. In this example, the features are the year, the tournament, the winner, and the runner-up. Rows are the individual observations in the data. Each row represents one match. Now let's go over a few more important terms in data science. An outlier is a data point that behaves very differently from the rest. It could be a real value or an error in the data. For example, in tennis, if most players hit 5 to 10 aces per match, but one player hits 25 aces, that's an outlier. It might be a real performance or a mistake in recording the data. Preprocessing means preparing the data so we can use it in a machine learning model. For example, in tennis data, we might remove errors or missing values, or convert data into numbers if it's text, like turning Wimbledon into a code like one. An ETL pipeline is a process for managing data. ETL stands for extract, where we take the data from a source like a database, transform, where we clean and prepare the data, and finally load, where we put the final data where we need it, like in a machine learning model. For example, we might extract tennis match data, clean it by removing errors, and load it into a model to predict winners. Let's continue talking about the types of data we use in machine learning. Numerical features are numbers. They can be whole numbers or decimals. For example, in tennis, number of aces or player ranking are numerical features. Categorical features represent type or categories. For example, the tournament feature can have categories like Wimbledon, Roland Garros, or US Open. In machine learning, categorical data needs to be turned into numbers because algorithms work with numbers and not with text. Let's use an example with tennis court surfaces. The 3 main tennis surfaces are grass, clay, and hard. For example, if a match is played on grass, we use the number 1, if it's on clay, we use 2, and if it's on hard, we use 3. However, in machine learning, we most commonly use one-hot encoding to convert categories into numbers without creating a false order. For example, with one-hot encoding, each tennis surface gets its own column, as you see in the table. This way, the algorithm sees all surfaces as equal by using a vector, avoiding any confusion. That's it for today. I hope this video gave you a clear and simple introduction to machine learning. We've covered the basics to get you started. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video, where I will dive deeper into machine learning algorithms. See you soon.